Now here in Rhode Island, some key races are up in the air right now while we wait for mail ballots to be counted.
And that includes the hotly contested District 15 race between House Speaker Nick Mattiello and GOP challenger Steve Frias, and the local question in Tiverton on Twin Rivers' proposed casino.
Eyewitness News reporter Madeline Wright continues our team coverage live from Tiverton.
Shannon, Mike, this forested area off William S. Canning Boulevard is where Twin River wants to build a brand new casino to replace the one in Newport they'd like to close down. A majority of voters approved the proposal yesterday, but the Twin River chairman is holding off on declaring victory. The fate of the proposed Tiverton casino is hinging on mail ballots. 55% of voters at the polls approve the casino, and it's already won statewide approval, but the chairman of Twin River says he won't declare victory till all the mail ballots are counted.
I think it's a smart move. Yeah, I think it's important for, you can never count your, chickens before they hatch.
The Board of Elections says those ballots won't be counted till Thursday at noon because they first have to be sorted and certified.
Staff is still working on taking those in and processing them. It takes a long, long time to do over 40,000 mail ballots.
Delaying the process, some mail ballots are damaged.
Those are ballots that may have gotten here and weren't able to be fed into the machine because maybe someone put X's or they made a hole in or it ripped.
So staff members have to go one by one, copying the info from the damaged ballots onto new ballots that the counting machine will accept. The mail ballot counting is holding up final results on the race for House District 15 between incumbent Nicholas Mattiello and challenger Steve Frias. Both men declared victory Tuesday night, even though Frias had more votes than Mattiello. Mattiello says the mail-in ballots will give him the boost he needs to keep his seat. If he loses his seat, he'll also lose his powerful position as Speaker of the House. That both the Tiverton question and the question on House District 15 will be settled by tomorrow. Coming up new at 6 o'clock, community reaction on the approval of that $75 million casino. Live in Tiverton with the East Bay Mobile Newsroom, Madeline Wright, Eyewitness News.
Right now, there are some key races here in Rhode Island that still have not been called, including the race for House seat held by Speaker Mattiello and Question 8 in Tiverton about the casino. Now, the Board of Elections is working to count those mail ballots, which could determine the outcome of the races. Eyewitness News reporter Madeline Wright is live in Tiverton, where she spoke to voters about the question that has launched their small town into statewide spotlight.
Shannon, Twin River wants to build that brand new casino in this undeveloped tract of land off William S. Canning Boulevard. People I talked to here in Tiverton have mixed reactions about the proposal winning a majority of votes. The voters in Tiverton have spoken. 55% say they support building a new casino in town, but the Twin River chairman is waiting on roughly 800 mail ballots to declare victory.
Out of respect for the town of Tiverton, we're going to wait until those ballots are counted before we make any declarations.
The plan is to build a $75 million casino and hotel with slot machines and table games to replace the struggling Newport Grand.
I think it would be good for Tiverton. One, because our taxes are getting out of sight. And secondly, I think we need the jobs.
Twin River says the casino will create 300 temporary construction jobs and 550 permanent jobs. But some say the Northeast already has too many casinos.
I don't think any casino is a good idea in this area because it's a low-income area. And you're going to have a lot of hungry children because everybody's going to be running with their checks to go to the casino.
Certainly I have some concerns, and people talk about the concern about people being addicted to gambling. And I guess my position on that is they are the same people who might be addicted to alcohol, but you're not closing the bars.
The Board of Elections expects all the mail ballots to be counted by tomorrow, so we should have final results on the casino question. Live in Tiverton with the East Bay Mobile Newsroom, Madeline Wright, Eyewitness News.